guys.
This is Alex, and then I have Meredith, who's 4 years old, and then I'm pregnant and with one on the way, which is why I'm here.
Okay, great. Take a seat and welcome to the adoption agency.
Thank you.
And you're Izzy, correct?
Yep, Izzy Stevens.
Okay, perfect. We are going to be talking for a while, so before we get started, would you like any water?
Oh yeah, water would be great, thanks.
Okay, great. And if at any point you want more, just help yourself.
Okay.
There you are.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And before we get started, I'm just going to go over a few things with you so everything's clear and you're comfortable here.
All right.
So here at the center, everything we talk about is going to be confidential, so I will not release anything we discuss at all unless you want me to maybe consult with a family member or a friend you have to help you out with the circumstance you're facing.
Okay.
And then also, only with your permission, if I feel like I need to consult with another coworker to help you in the best way possible, I'll do that.
Okay.
But again, that's only with your permission, so
Okay.
whatever you are comfortable with.
Of course.
And also, while we're talking today, I may look down just to jot down a few notes to make sure that I'm getting your story straight and that we don't skip over anything.
I understand, okay.
But these as well are going to be confidential with us.
Okay, awesome.
So again, Izzy, to get started, what exactly is bringing you into the adoption center with us today?
Well, I've heard of adoptions before, and I am pregnant, like I said, with a baby on the way, and I have 2 kids already, and my husband just unfortunately passed away. He was the main breadwinner, and it's just been really rough lately. I've never had to work before, and just the finances aren't there, and I am working 2 jobs, so it's just a matter of me not being able to care for the baby as much as I can, because I need to focus on the family that I do have right now, because they're my main priority without having their father around.
Yeah, of course. First off, I do want to say that I am sorry for your loss. That's never easy for anybody at any time to go through, so I am sorry about that. But I do want to say that I am proud of you for being able to take a step back and analyzing the situation that you're now faced with and trying to reach out, first of all, coming to us and trying to make the best step forward for the child that's on the way and also the family you do have right now at home.
Right.
But I do hear that you're concerned with finances of billing, is that correct?
Yes, so my husband was a surgeon, and he worked very hard for us, and we just had everything lined up and our life pretty much planned out, and I'm only 25, and we just had our ducks in a line, and it's just been really hard just to completely switch things and me be the one making all the money and not being as much, and it's just a completely different life change for us.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's never easy for anybody, especially with the little ones when you try to explain it and get them on the same page. I can't imagine what that's like. But have you looked into any of the programs regarding adoption in regards to it being like an open or a closed adoption? Have you looked into any of that at all?
I'm not really sure about open, closed. What I do know is that your company has a program that will help me with assisting my medical bills, which would just be phenomenal because I can't pay to put food on the table right now, and it's just been that alone has been rough. So I can't even imagine paying for my baby's medical bills on my own right now, especially with delivery and everything.
Yeah, of course. There's a ton of different factors you're going to have to take into consideration with this. With both of our adoption plans, whether it be closed or open, we do offer financial assistance.
Okay.
But just to give you some more insight, just briefly to give you an overview, a closed adoption would be if you go through with the adoption, a family, of course, would take the child to their home, but in your case, you don't have any connection with them, so you wouldn't keep up with the family members who are taking them, or the child itself. You kind of would just be done with it, and then you would lose contact. But with an open adoption, you do have the ability to get letters from the child and the family, of course, while it's growing up, and also some pictures and all the information about school plays that are coming up, so you may be able to meet them at the school and stay active active in their life. Obviously, not on an everyday basis, but a lot of our families do like monthly visits,
Yeah.
sometimes weekly, depending on the family you choose and the situation that everybody's more comfortable with.
Okay.
So, do you have any idea about which one is kind of sounding more appealing to you, of what angle you want to go with this?
I think that an open adoption would just be perfect for my family. Like I said, my daughter, the older 4-year-old, she's just at that stage where she kind of resents me right now. She's kind of putting me at blame at the death of her father and just everything that's different, and she doesn't understand it. And she just really needs someone. We just all need more support, and I think that way she could learn that why I did it as my kids get older and why I made this decision. So I think that an open adoption would be great. That way they could see him him or her from a distance and everything. And I think that now you said that so there is assistance for my medical bills, right? They'll help me pay for them.
Yeah, of course, between the family that would adopt your child and our agency combined, we do offer 100% medical coverage, and that would include all of your hospital visit bills when it comes to your routine checkups or ultrasounds, and then when you actually do deliver your child. And also, it will help with assistance if you want to go to any of like the pregnancy classes and birthing classes, and also all the vitamins and resources you will need to stay healthy while you are carrying your child
And that
to full
includes
term.
prenatal vitamins.
Yeah, it will include all the medical expenses that is needed and that we require you to do and able to go through with the adoption through us.
Okay, because I am not on prenatal vitamins currently, so I would like to. I think open adoption is going to be my choice today. I think it's the best for my family and everything that's involved, and just the stress that we're under.
Yeah, of course.
So, how soon could I be on the prenatal vitamins?
We should be able to set you up to get in with one of our doctors that we approve through the adoption center. Normally, we can get you in there within the first 24 to 48 hours of you coming in, so hopefully within the next day or two you'll see a doctor. But before you leave today, when we're done here talking, I can actually walk you down to the pharmacy center and where the offices are to set you up with an appointment. And the pharmacy should be able to send you home with some prenatal vitamins and any other medications they recommend for you. Yeah, of course. And I don't want to skip over what you mentioned earlier. Your daughter, you said, is kind of resenting you and putting some of the blame on you along with a few other members of your family?
Yes.
Okay.
I just feel like I don't have that many people to talk to, and if I had someone to talk to about all this, it just seems like it's been so rushed, and his funeral was just about a month ago, and now we have this baby, and my family isn't really speaking to me because of this decision I think I'm going to make, because I want the best for my kids that I have currently, and I can't even afford to take care of them. I want the best for them, and I want my husband up there to be proud of my decision, and so I just would love someone to talk to.
Yeah, it sounds like you want the best for yourself, your kids, and all the members of your family, to everybody have peace and comfort in what you're doing. So of course, through the agency, we do have different sets of support groups or therapy sessions that you're able to go to. We can set you up if you would like to go to like a widow support system. If you feel like you need some comfort in accepting the loss of your husband, we can do that. We actually don't offer those in our building, but we do have access to set you up with that. But the main support group systems that we do set up that would be in the building would be support for like mothers like yourself to accept what you are doing, because even if you do know that it's a good situation and a better outcome, it is hard for some mothers to fully accept what they're about to be doing and going through. So we can set you up with that also. Also, we do have some family support centers if you can bring in your daughter if she would agree to come, or we can go to them. Yeah, so whatever is needed to help you guys all out for the better. Yeah.
Did you mention, I think I saw this online, that I can pick the family?
Yeah. If you go with an open adoption, you are able to look on the website And then once you narrow it down to a few of the families that we have, we can actually set up some in-person meetings.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be great to meet them and just to know because it would be just great to find a family that is similar to what we had and
Yeah, of course.
find a father that would be similar to what my husband was similarly like. So when should I have these together? Like, do parents not like it when I'm so far along, or are they open?
No, most of the families that we have that come to us wanting to adopt children are pretty open to any point of the term of
Okay.
pregnancy because I mean they're obviously willing to adopt the child at any point as long as they can get one that they want.
Okay.
But also, we can set you up. I actually have a pamphlet right here. This just has like the link to our website and then a phone number if you have any questions
Okay.
while accessing. But this just explains how you can go online. There are some short clips of the families that are looking into adopting.
Okay.
So it kind of just sets you up and gives you an insight of what kind of family they are.
Perfect.
Also, what school district your child would be going to and the location of them.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I think it sounds pretty confident. You sound pretty confident that you want to go with an open adoption.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I'll walk you down the hall to get you set up with a doctor's appointment and the
Okay.
vitamins. But for next week, I think it would be a really good idea if you took some time to access that website
Okay.
and maybe get the first few, like 5, 6 families that you want to consider with your adoption.
Right.
And obviously, if more come along next week, nobody's ruled out yet or any of that, but just to kind of get a feel of what you're looking for.
Right.
And then
okay.
we can help you out
Okay.
furthering that
All right.
selection down.
This sounds amazing. I think that this is the best plan.
All right. Great, Izzy. I'm so glad you
Thank you, Brittany.
chose to come with us. And
Okay.
let's go set you up with an appointment.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.